So I'm off to a pretty good start this morning. I got up at 8, took a shower, and now I'm gonna have breakfast, edit the vlog, and then at noon, well before noon, maybe like 11:30, head over to Full Sail. Good morning, SHunShiners and possibly SHunShaders. If you listen very carefully, the apartment beneath me, I believe, is playing some, I think, rap or hip-hop. So yes, I'm kind of annoyed he's playing it loudly, but I can kind of ignore it because I'm not trying to sleep, so it's not really an issue. Whoever lives there is courteous enough, if he is playing it that loud at night, around 11 o'clock or midnight it usually stops. So it's okay. If it ever extends like until like 1 or 2 o'clock in the morning, I'll go down there and say, hey, turn the music off please, I'm trying to sleep. But it hasn't been an issue yet. And actually it's the first day in like, I don't know, like a week that the loud music has been playing. First time I've recorded the loud music playing though, so yeah. So I listened to the previous clip, and when I went silent so you could hear the music, I didn't hear the music in the clip, which is weird. Maybe I'll try turning the volume up, so if you did hear it in the previous clip, then this clip is completely pointless. Just proving that I actually am riding my bike and such. I forgot water though. Okay, starting to think there may have been closer bike racks to the place I have to be at. I parked in front of building 2, and I have to be at building 3. So thinking I chose the farthest possible bike rack. Turns out I have time to go get my bike and bring it closer. So back to building 2. Well, it's official. I go to Full Sail now. And also within, I don't know, a couple minutes of becoming officially a Full Sail student, I was asked to be an extra in some person's project because they were filming like right outside Full Sail Live, which is where the orientation was. They were filming like right there, and then like, hey, will you clap in this one scene? I'm like, okay. So yeah, and now I have nothing to do until 4:30, which is the next event in what I thought was orientation day, but no, it's orientation week. There's stuff all week. Anyways, I've nothing to do until 4, but I'm not gonna go all the way back to my apartment, so I guess I'll just hang out, because now that I'm a student, I can film on campus. We're now walking on the back lot to get my bike. Actually, I think I'm just gonna go to, I believe it's called the Jet Fuel Cafe or something. That's close by, so I don't need to ride my bike. And I might just leave my bike there until I have to go home this evening. Yeah. Luckily I prepared for anything because the skies are looking kind of gloomy. And I may have to ride my bike back in the rain, but I brought a raincoat and a change of clothes, so prepared. Awkward cut. Jet fuel is more of a breakfast and snack kind of thing. So I'm heading to another place called Zackley's, but I don't know exactly how to get. Okay, that was cheesy. I don't know how exactly to get to Zackley's, but I will find my way, and I hear the pizza is really good, so gonna head there now. So at first I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted. But I eventually figured it out because they have sushi. Okay, I won't do any more exactly puns because they can get annoying. You know exactly what I mean? Awkward cut. Well, as predicted, it is starting to rain. And I think I will head back to my apartment because I'm going to a meet and greet where I'm meeting people who are in the same class as me. And it would be nice to have some business cards for my YouTube channel. Even biking in the rain is really not that bad as long as it's not like pouring. And as long as I have either a raincoat, a change of clothes, or both. I'm not going to ride my bike back to Full Sail for the next event because it may go on into the evening and I don't want to ride my bike back at night. Don't have too many reflectors and such. So yeah. I'm gonna change now, get some more business cards, and well, then wait around and then drive back to Full Sail. So this evening, because I forgot to move one of the steaks to the refrigerator to slowly defrost, I will be having a frozen dinner or a microwavable meal. I have things that are less healthy than the soup I had, which actually had like vegetables in it. And yes, I know it's chowder, not a soup, but still, it was a soup-like thing. Anyways, I could make macaroni and cheese. I could make Campbell's chicken noodle soup. So there are things I could make that don't involve a not thought out steak. I could make some penne, maybe? I just made a craft dinner Easy Mac bowl this evening. Nothing too fancy. Remind me, tomorrow morning I need to take out a steak from the freezer and put it in the refrigerator so it can thaw. I mean, technically I could just heat up the frozen steak in the microwave for a couple minutes to thaw it and then cook it on the stove, but my mom says that makes the meat tougher and I don't want that to happen. Well, I missed that. It is almost, what time is it? My phone's over here. Yeah, it's 7:15. I could go see if, I could go see if it's still happening. Oops. Probably should have looked more at my schedule because that was one of the mandatory events. So basically, the event started at 6, and I didn't realize until like 7:15 that there was a 6 o'clock event. I caught the tail end of it. It was a mandatory but not like drastic if you missed it kind of thing, because there's one every single month, along with the orientation weeks of other start dates. Basically it's just joining clubs, and I did get to join one club before being kicked out because it was over and they needed to lock up, and that club is actually a very helpful club. It's a club that connects people who make music with people who need music. So it's basically a partnership between recording arts and film. So if I need to make anything on YouTube or even any of my classes and I need music, then I can get some music, and so that's pretty cool. So I found out that I could have missed this event and still signed up for any of the clubs at a later date. They just wanted to showcase the clubs and make it more likely that you would join one, because they want you to learn how to network, because it is technically networking. I mean, the title of the event was networking something or other, or network is in the name or whatever, I don't know. But basically the people in the club that I joined, they make music, and other people who make film, some people who probably do both, and now we can kind of collaborate for really awesome stuff. Now I should probably check my schedule to see when I have to be at Full Sail tomorrow, because tomorrow begins the actual orientation. Today was just registration, and even though there's a lot of anticipation, I'm kind of angry, but that's an exaggeration. I don't know where that came from. So, this evening's episode of Sleepy Hollow was pretty good. It had some parts that were, like, obvious that were gonna happen, like they foreshadowed it in a very obvious way, like cliche almost. But I'm not really gonna share my thoughts because every single time I try to, I spoil something or other. So, yeah, it was a good episode. Though I personally think TV shows are better off doing 2-part episodes. I know people are, like, stuck on this cliffhanger for a week. And it might be bad for ratings and such, or good for ratings, I don't actually know. But I feel like if they only have, like, a plot within 1 episode, it's solved too quickly. I don't know, that's my personal opinion. Awkward cut. Well, as much as I would love to stay up later, even though it's no later than I've gone to bed the past couple of nights, I actually have a reason to be in bed at this time. I have to be at Full Sail at 9 for the official welcome to campus part of orientation. Anyways, good night whoever's watching this. See you tomorrow. Well, I won't see you, but you will see me. Awkward cut to outro.
There's a vlog on the web featuring Ben Stock that he shoots every day as he walks and talks. If you're Bigfoot in the woods or producers in LA, you should stop all your shit and watch SHunShineSHate. 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 Has nothing to do with Florida, but it's great. If you can't wait, don't get irate. Just stay in your sheet, cause it's SHunShineSHate.